everybody. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We're gonna jump back into this. We've got Katie here.
Hello again, I'm back. Better audio.
Moon here again.
Howdy.
We're gonna have Moon's gonna be gone here a couple hours in. He's got some stuff to tend to, so I'll pick up his characters after he's got to head out. And we do also have Stuck here, who is gonna hang around, possibly join in if he feels like it. All right, let's just jump in. Y'all can see it. All right.
Hmm?
You can hear everything. These beeps.
Yep.
The beeps, all the music.
All right. Oh, I forgot this begins with April.
Wow, we're diving head first into this, aren't we?
All right then.
I wasn't prepared.
Good luck. Gonna call up your April.
Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. You come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. You're scaring the literal statue in the back.
So, what is it you wish to ask me then,
For starters, how did you get so For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked?
Phoenix is having a stonk.
Phoenix is having a funk.
The disproportionately happy music. Yeah.
I know, right? Her theme is always so, oh my god. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose!
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk.
I think she won't talk at all until you go explore some stuff. I'll just exhaust these.
Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal.
That's because it is. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Yeah.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that at lawyer school, Creep.
The sheer ditziness is like, oh my god.
Yeah.
This woman is impossible to talk to.
This woman is impossible to talk to.
Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Okay.
Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer!
Give this girl Xanax. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me?
Alright, yeah. I'll move around.
I just love, I don't know why, just that little clip of bottom out of context. Just
Bottom?
me. Just thinking about it now. Looks like the forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though.
Alright. The necessities first.
Mia's favorite potted plant.
Charlie, right?
Charlie, yep.
I guess I'll have to water it now.
Let Charlie die.
No, don't. He's the best plant.
Best plant. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry whenever she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. That's what
Hints.
you think.
Hints and clues.
Where'd Indy go? Huh, looks like Grossbergs is out again today. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? There is a distinct lack of painting, as well as a distinct lack of smell of fried chicken.
Oh no.
He took all his chicken.
He took his chicken and ran.
Yeah, exactly. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall?
Shiny painting.
A giant painting?
Oh wow. That's a direction. Giant painting. Yeah, it was a painting of. Wait a minute. That was a fisherman.
Yeah, that was a
It
fisherman.
looked like a dude with like a total like outback hat in like southern Australia.
It was a straw hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? It was a very memorable painting. It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow.
Because that's what he says no matter what you pick.
What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now.
Okay. I remember what's up with this. You need to take,
Casual stealing.
You need to take the second one, yeah. And show it to April.
A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one that I took. Because you can't carry 2, you can only carry 1.
Yeah. Doesn't want to make it too obvious that he stole a photo.
Phoenix pocket sizes are just absolutely bursting.
Oh, yeah. And the spin-offs Edgeworths are as well, apparently.
Stole all Grossbergs fried chicken.
Except in a court record, Edgeworth keeps his things in an organizer, so it's just this, like, little book with shit. Like,
Can you just
poking out of
imagine,
it every
like-
direction.
Yeah, exactly. Can you just imagine like taking like a whole like donut or something like that and just trying to close it in a book and just like there we go.
Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself.
Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say.
Huh? Rep?
Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It'll be great for business, sir.
Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder.
I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream?
So, you are our honored guest. Please, let me know if there's anything I can bring you.
This is so cheesy. This is making me think just like, ooh, stay in this bedroom. That's totally haunted.
Yeah.
About Miss May.
Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said.
Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger.
Go back to your Wattpad stories, kid.
I don't know why, but my first thought of the scent of danger is simply like unbelievably heavy cologne. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just smell nasty.
Just like straight up like an Abercrombie and Finch store, but like so much worse. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him.
Photo. Can you tell me about this hotel?
Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle.
Oh dear God. A subtitle?
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. I like the phrasing of tea set there a lot.
I think that those are the same cookies he's had since like the beginning of the trial.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly,
yes.
yeah. They're just cruelly stale. Like
They're stuck to
actually
the
terrible.
tray.
Yeah. Take a look at this photo.
That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that I saw him?
An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Well, sure, why not?
Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
Hurry up and write it. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this.
Hint, hint.
You again? Can't you take a hit and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. I forgot about that line. That's such a mood.
Yeah.
You might need to show this.
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything we saw. Such as the man who checked in, who is most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's an act. Wow, wait a minute. I just realized how much more of a dig that actually is. There's a little one-liner there.
Yeah.
Oh dear. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been a witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Ooh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Are you pumping your fists in the air?
I'm just picturing him being so like ecstatic about being alive because he's got like a murder crazy psycho bitch like on this other side of this fucking glass here. Just like immediately trying to piss her off more and more, poking a sleeping bear with a stick. Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Bluecorp.
Red, White? Information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you on the night of the murder.
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Bluecorp is located? Mr. Red White. At last! Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action.
I forgot about his desk. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, I noticed everything in the back of the office before. I never notice the desk.
You never noticed his desk? Yeah.
No, that is insane.
Oh, you're gonna have some fun
my
dialogue
God.
to read when I examine the desk.
Oh boy. What's with this surreal decor? Is this him?
This is him, yes.
Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by.
Yeah, you may want to like read through his line like quietly before you read it out loud, because he does this. Remember, he does this bullshit all the time where he like merges words together. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, was it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary.
God, I hate him. I hate him so much.
I love this character. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Bluecorp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. I'll be goddamned if I'm not getting wordily challenged. What a fruitcake!
Fruitcake?
Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter's off the scale. Oh good god, you're going straight for it. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk?
Hey, Legacy, welcome.
Hi, this is quite the, thing. It is modeled...
Yeah.
It is modeled on my body, see? Well, does it sleek
Roundature, I think.
Roundature, not inspire you?
God. It scares me. I'm so scared. This is also him.
Man has an ass for days, apparently.
You can see another foot back here, so there's like each leg is like
is a full
one of
body.
him. Yeah.
Yep. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica?
Legacy says, I like the fact that his desk has toes. Perfect for me.
If you stub your toe on the toe of the desk,
Oh.
it happens then.
Toastception. A rip in the universe breaks open. Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million, for sure. Miss May is an employee of Bluecorp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretary. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretaps? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. No.
No.
It is inviolable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Because, like she says, man's eyes looking like they do in mitosis.
Mitosis! Oh my god. Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Oh, DMCA. Still, Mr. Wright, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I'll doubt to be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Bluecorp anyways? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Bluecorp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Bluecorp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course.
Nope, nothing else about him is blue. There's not a single blue thing in his office.
I mean, the statue is, his tie and the gem are, the spots. I think it's a play on words because of America.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And his suit is pink, which is red and white mixed together, and his hair is purple, which is
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Wow, that actually that's
just a blend of all his colors.
I never thought of that. That's really cool.
With April May.
That's really, really cool.
Color theory.
Fantabulistic, is it not?
The posh British accent is so nice, it feels like he's gonna mug me with a machete on Tuesday. Swear on me, Mom.
Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
What? Was that a comment?
Yeah, that was a Legacy said that.
There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you did not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer.
Mere lawyer.
Worth nothing. Zitch, zilch, zippo, nutta. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grossbergs. What? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grossbergs, I presume. Sounds like a fucking fast food joint.
Yeah.
Mr. Grossbergs, yes. Then you must ask him. Why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you.
I guess he says, quick, insult his mom.
Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely from personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Mr. Grossberg. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat?
Truly Jehoshaphat!
Oh!
You!
What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
But I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Or chicken.
All my chicken's on the floor. It's a whole mess.
I'm sorry, that really got me. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
A right, Mr. Wright?
Right!
No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Bluecorp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Out with you, my boy.
You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office of Bluecorp, at Red White's office.
So, you noticed? I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. Wright are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Both
Yes.
eat chicken together.
You two eat chicken together. Oh my god. Yes, and I know what it is. What's the chicken answer? Mr. Wright has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest. All this chicken. So I can finally rest easy again.
His entire suit is just made out of like fried chicken soup.
Oh, gross.
After all, you were me as understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red Wright is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Bluecorp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
I just thought all the ivory he has is just chicken bones.
Yeah.
All melded together.
All because of a DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Wife would have destroyed me if I did.
I swear to God, I heard that first as wife. Like, the wife would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Terra Shark says hi, Moon.
Howdy. Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. And a lot of chicken.
The weight of a lot of chicken, sorry. What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Her name was Misty Fay. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the banquet at the bequest of the police. The banquet of chicken.
The banquet of
And
the banquet of Sanders.
and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. Police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But once people found out, I told him.
You told
He offered me riches. This is an embarrassment to me now. As I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. Then secretly began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
What's that?
Look at the pictures everywhere.
Faye and Co.
It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Oh, I thought just in comparison to Grossbergs' chicken office and
Grossbergs'
Bluecorp's
chicken office.
I mean, it's honest. And then you got Red White's muscle land of an office.
Yeah. Okay, so it's so weird looking at this office. It looks so normal compared to literally everywhere else I've been today.
Literally. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look.
Charlie, what are you hiding?
He just starts like grabbing the plant by like its roots, like.
Damn it, Charlie!
Wait for me! Where is she?
Where is she?
Something I want to side tangent on. There's a Tumblr page that I think is still active called Ask Ace Attorney. And it's I think now it's a couple guys. It used to be one guy that accepts submissions for questions to Ace Attorney characters, and they respond in the voice of the character.
Oh, I love that.
And it's honestly really fun. It's one of the Tumblr's full of garbage, but that's one of the good places on there for sure. But sometimes people would address questions to Charlie, and whenever he answered a question as Charlie, he would just post a picture of Charlie and ... and then sign it Charlie, and then that's it.
Beautiful. Poetic.
Charlie's a man of few words.
All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at?
Let's look at that.
Who's ready for reading?
Who's ready for reading?
Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. Phoenix, you're alone making puns to yourself again.
Oh my goodness.
A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look?
Come on, Mia's not gonna say anything. Like,
well, I mean, technically she could through Maya.
not at the moment. She's not gonna say anything.
Still, that would be fun. It's funny to think about.
Yeah.
I have tarnished the Fae. Oh, is this Mia? I have tarnished the Fae name, leaving only these words: my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way.
Crashing Karibo says, funny letter puns, haha.
Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is...
The record stops here. So Mia knew Grossberg. All the cases.
I'm just gonna skip by it.
Yep.
It's going back to the list.
Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Well, no harm in just flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here at the end of S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it! Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one.
Politician
Let's
suicide.
try to find the most fucked up one as possible.
Let's find the most body horror-esque report I can find.
Literally.
Why did he said you before though? Hasn't he?
I think it
I'm
was more.
sorry.
I don't think it was more like a. I don't think it was like a ew and more like a. Ugh, like
Yeah,
that kind of
I
thing.
think it was more meant to be spelled E-U-G-H. Kind
Yeah.
of like, ugh.
Yeah, like. Yeah.
Yay, translation!
Maya.
Apparently, Miss May is in questioning.
Oh, I thought you might be able to see Maya again. Okay.
I doubt they'll let me talk to her today.
And now it's time to make a rookie lawyer mistake and just straight up show Red the stuff I found.
Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate to having to repeat myself. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur.
It's like that bird transformer in the third Transformers movie comes up to that guy and he's like,
My superiors have ordered me to suicide you.
Oh my god, I forgot that character existed, but as soon as you said it, I was just like, oh my god.
yeah,
I have some brain cells going off, like actually remembering this.
yeah. They got such good vocal talent for those movies, and it's so sad.
Yep. Do I make myself clear? Transparent.
Still gonna do it anyway. Keep needling him.
Poke the sleeping bear!
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this shit.
I think we're past needing to talk about April May. Then why was it an option? Just got the spot real quick. What's the matter? You seem distressed.
Okay, this is just okay. There we go. Time to be stupid.
This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this a one count. Hope it doesn't get destroyed or anything. Mr. White, see this?
This is a constant issue with Phoenix as well. Like throughout this whole game, thinking about it.
Plot-driven obliviousness.
Red. He shows this newspaper clipping to Red. In the next one, he shows the culprit important evidence that gets them cornered. And then in the fifth case, he shows Manfred evidence, and then Manfred straight up tases him. So Phoenix sounds quiet. Are you a little farther away from your microphone, Moon?
No, I'm right here.
Audience is saying you're
Face.
a little bit quiet for some reason. I don't know.
I can up my gain just slightly.
Maybe a bit, yeah. Okay.
Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation! Mr. Wright. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office. Hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me. What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it!
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong.
I'm absolutely certain the secretary would just be like in a constant state of like deflation, like working here. Like,
Oh yeah.
Secretary's office.
yeah.
It's like, Mr. White, did you murder someone again? All right, I'll call the body squad. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
Okay, now hold on. I need to think about this really quick. I think
I feel like this would be Gumshoe.
no. This is he's talking to the chief prosecutor right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember who that would be right now. I think it would be Lana Skye right now. Yeah. So this is Lana. In
Oh,
the
you
fifth
actually know
case.
someone. Interesting.
Yes. Yeah. Lana Skye is currently the chief prosecutor. She appears in the fifth case. So this would be Katie. Do you know Lana Skye? Do you remember Lana Skye?
I do not know, but I'm looking at the picture.
Yeah. Look her up. Yeah.
When I think chief prosecutor, my first thought is do a J.K. Simmons voice.
Because like before Lana, it was a character called Blaze, who shows up in the second Miles Edgeworth game.
Oh, she's like in a whole military uniform.
Yeah, she's in a little bit of a That's like kind of her detective. She was a detective. And she became the chief prosecutor. That's what she wears now. But she doesn't have military experience. But she is pretty rigid. But right now, with White contacting her, she's a little bit concerned and kind of scared.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this?
Chief prosecutor, I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And, thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Where now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude.
Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I?
I hate this man.
I know, so do I. I love doing the silly voice, but
Yeah.
dear fucking God. Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but he could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatched man, the liquidator, the killer man. What?
Mr. White, isn't another one of those.
Man, the system really is corrupt. Chief Prosecutor! I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me. Correct. I'm telling you to send the police. Now!
You know what? This is really interesting, because you have no indication of what Red might have on the Chief Prosecutor. But in the 5th case, now that I know what's up, that's actually really, that ties that together really cool. Like, neither of you have seen the 5th case, I assume, so I won't spoil anything, but it's really, this is really cool. What's up, Moon?
I'm hoping, like, just from my own, like, personal thoughts, that it ends up being a situation where because would it be really spoilers to say that White gets detained because he's blatantly the murderer?
Yes, yeah,
and,
no. We see him we saw him kill Mia in the opening of this anyway. So.
So yeah, he does get detained, but yeah. So
yes.
It would be interesting to see if the what was her name?
Lana?
The lady that was just on the phone, Lana. It'd be interesting if she actually redeems herself now that the source of blackmail is like out of the picture.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's just me thinking out loud.
The fifth case is the resolution of what he's hanging over her head, or holding over her head. So yeah.
Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You're a mere lawyer, as was Miss Me. How dare you?
Hey, Sprite Canary.
I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You will be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts! Harry Butts!
Right, actually, Phoenix, right, and my friend's name is Larry.
Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human being... take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
Got him. It's February, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center visitors room.
I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial.
Seriously.
My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set up a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, and of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Wait. Mr. Wright.
Katie, you might want to bring down your Discord's mic activation just a tad.
Who?
Or
Katie. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
sensitivity?
Yeah, the very beginning of your in Discord the noise threshold.
Yeah, the input sensitivity?
Yeah, like bring the slider down just a little bit because it's cutting off the very start of your words.
How does this sound?
That's good.
Okay.
Great. They let you out of detention.
Just now, yes.
Because now this is Danganronpa, and it's a school.
It's all thanks to you.
Ha! Now I'm afraid we've switched places. Even though it's like there's the cop in the back of Maya's now too.
It's the same. Yeah, they kind of in the second Miles Edgeworth spinoff, they kind of establish an overhead view of this because you play like a third-person perspective in the Miles Edgeworth spinoffs. So you actually get to walk around rooms and stuff. So
Interesting.
They kind of show that both sides of the detention center visitor room is basically the same. So this is this is accurate to how it is.
What? You mean you?
I explained what happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? I'll go to law school right now.
I'll go to law school right now.
I'll be back by 4 o'clock.
Yeah, just like super speed, but like a fucking law school.
Speed runner.
Help me break out of here. Get me out.
I'm gonna speed run law school. Well, you could cheer for me in court. She just comes in like a full cheerleader like garb and shit.
No, like
Good for you. You mean like a cheerleader?
Huh?
That is
Yeah,
it.
like that. Oh, that's funny.
All right, leave it to me.
Huh?
I better go and get a uniform and some pom-poms.
Oh my god, I actually was on the money.
Yeah. This is why we love Maya.
Wait.
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way.
No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know that you're on my side. Maya just starts crying. It's like, why can you lie to me like that? There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing.
Did you just read my thoughts?
I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece?
Yes, just a tiny slice.
Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days is put on the initial court trials.
Yeah, this is also interesting. He mentions a few years ago, the DL6 incident. The case, the case that started. Let me see. The DL6 incident resulted from a lawyer who was in charge of another case being killed. The case that lawyer was involved with was dragged out for 2 years. It was a 2-year-long trial. So in this universe, the 3-day courts, the 3-day trials are fairly new at this point. Like like he says, a few years ago. So yeah. So but DL6 happened 15 years ago. But because it didn't drag out longer because Manfred was the prosecutor. So.
Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. I'm just picturing that little, like, self-monologue there as, like, a total, like, the whole, like, scene becomes, like, a fucking noir. As, like, Phoenix talks, like, all darkly now. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him.
Invite to be continued, I mean, right now. Keep going. We're gonna keep going. I love that they put the to be continued there as a suggestion to, like, take a break, which is kind of nice.
Right.
Because, yeah, it is, yeah. I've played this enough, though, that I should be able to just, you know, like, I'm able to just sort of run through it like this. When we get to my memory of the cases and the proceedings get foggy, though, as the games go on, because naturally the amount of things involved gets more complex as time goes on. Especially the 5th case. I think to date, the 5th case is the longest and most expansive case in Ace Attorney history.
In the first game.
In the first game, yeah. Because it was added as a special episode for when the games were moved to the DS. And released in America as well. But yeah, it has the most evidence in the court record at one time out of any case as well, which is, it goes on for the full 3 days, and there's just a lot involved in it, because they also introduce forensic mechanics in that as well. It's hilarious, because, like, the forensic investigation's introduced in the 5th case, and then it doesn't reappear again until Apollo Justice came out, which was the 4th game in the series. But yeah.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Phoenix, look! Your boyfriend.
Yeah, literally. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me.
What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, he's saying I'm gonna be guilty. End of story?
I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
What? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out.
That's literally hypocritical. Anyways.
There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix?
Hey, Eric. By the way, hello. Good to see you.
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not...
I'll be defending myself.
What?
I just realized, like, I love having these nice detailed sprites here. Like, 'cause when they first remastered these, the sprites were a little bit jank on the animation side of things. Like, you see how there are multiple frames and her eyes blinking? Like, gives it smoothness. When they initially remastered these sprites, there were no in-between frames. It just, I open, I close, I open, I closed. So they've clearly gone back through and improved that, which is part of the reason why I went ahead and got this version. But, like, seeing her eyes tiny like that in that screaming animation, this is, like, really cool. Because, like, in the original sprites, it's so pixelated you can't exactly tell what's going on. So,
exactly.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Much more attention to detail, super nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey?
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Just an oopsie.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Oh god, what the fuck? Great, he gets to show off, and I get nowhere.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand.
Oh, hello.
Please state your full name.
You wish to know the title of my personage? Sweet fucking Jesus. It's so extra.
Yeah, so this is a pattern here. Since after April, May, every single other witness Edgeworth calls always gives him trouble about saying their name.
I love it.
Your name?
Yes, that is what I said. My dear. Oh, my.
Oh dear.
What the?
Oh dear, do my.
Oh yeah. Oh dear, do my locutions? What is it?
Locutions? I don't even know what he's combining there.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's why I got stuck up there.
Yeah.
Oh dear, do my locutions confuse?
Yes.
Name.
These two are great together. Hold on. That line just makes me think of just like Phoenix trying to write out a new fanfic. Man, these two are great together. Like genuinely getting into it in his thoughts. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Bluecorp.
Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey?
That would be negatory. No, I did not.
Well, that's in response to that is just, what the fuck? He didn't go straight into this statement. He took a pause for a minute, like, what?
Yeah, just like having to look over his papers for a second,
this
I
man.
do not get paid enough for this shit.
yeah.
I'm a prosecutor. I get paid very well. I don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder,
Correct.
and you witnessed the murder from there.
Why tell you what you already know?
Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
They did this. They must have done this on purpose. I swear to God. Like, I keep going to say right when they're saying white.
Yep. If I can't rip out this guy,
If I can't rip out this guy's testimony.
Yeah, I was so like, if I can't rip out this guy's guts, I'm like, wait a minute. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
He's the protagonist.
So, Wright retired, right?
Phoenix?
Yeah.
He does not retire, no.
Okay.
I'll leave what happens to him for when we get to Apolojustice.
Sounds good, sounds good. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Wow, that got really, like, dark fast.
Yeah.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
You just like throwing your books and shit.
Maya's our co-counsel
Why am
now.
I here?
She's your co-counsel.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Maya, I asked you to come to the trial, not be right next to me for it. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was client pursuifying, that's reading, you know, to you. Some papers by the window.
I hate this man. I hate this man with every fiber of my being.
This guy gives English majors, like a broken blood vessel in the brain. And then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
I hate when I can identify the two words that are mixed together. Like, that just makes it worse somehow. Like, impact and compaction. Like, shut up. Stop talking.
Or was impact and collision?
Could also be that, yes.
Just like, your brain is just like, whenever you fucking realize it and read it.
Yeah.
If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Jeez, jumping so much.
Okay. I feel like I need to go over this again.
You know, I've noticed that the more serious Red White gets, the less made-up words he uses.
Yeah. There's a point as well where he starts getting really flustered. He starts trying to use more of them to seem like he's all right. Yeah. I ran to the right. I think that's the main thing. So I think I need to press.
Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course,
Comprende? It's just comprende.
I know, but
Comprende.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left.
Whoa!
You gave chase and struck her down.
Are you sure?
It was me like, dude.
Yeah. Are you sure? Oh, I completely skipped that, sorry.
You're fine.
As you know, I'm always abso-positively perfect, and I hate that.
Damn, okay, that line is a little sad. Anyways, continue.
Yeah. Sorry, that's like his catchphrase.
Perhaps you should change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
Fuck you.
Boo, 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 boo.
Right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. Oh, what is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plan. The killer was here. And the victim, here. I like to imagine he's holding up a piece of paper and just like trying to show everyone just like on a small ass piece of like printer paper.
The live action movie shows this as holograms.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. It's honest.
Oh, of course we would do that.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I honestly really love that movie, because
it sounds cool.
Like
it fits in with the really extra universe that this all takes place in.
And this game is implied to have slightly futuristic technology already. So, but what's really cool is like the roof of the courtroom. Like they replaced the window with like a solid ceiling, and it opens up, and this giant fucking machine comes down, and it starts throwing holograms all over the place, and it's awesome. Like the desk slamming is used to like indicate that the prosecution or the defense want to pull up evidence. So there's a scene where Phoenix slaps the desk, a hologram appears directly over him. He manipulates it with his hands, he flips it over, and then throws it at Detective Gumshoe. And he like flinches, and then it goes through him, and he looks over at it, and like it shows what Phoenix has wanted to show him, which I think is the autopsy report in that scene.
By the way, complete non sequitur somewhat, but I got reminded of something I meant to say because we were talking a little bit about it off stream after the fact. I think your Gumshoe voice is probably by far my favorite.
Yeah,
like, it is absurdly good. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it earlier, and it came up in conversation with another friend of mine. So.
Cool, awesome. I'm glad you think so.
Because as soon as you were saying, like Phoenix threw it at Gumshoe, just picturing your Gumshoe voice going like, hey!
Like,
oh Jesus! Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like freaking out.
That's because I've never really been that proud of my Gumshoe voice.
I think it's one of the best ones for sure.
Awesome.
Because it's so fitting.
Because it's interesting because Gumshoe isn't like, I don't necessarily, I enjoy playing Edgeworth more because he's got like because just how his personality is.
Because it's Edgeworth.
Yeah. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, pick it up here.
I think I already did, but yeah. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? You don't even know where the door in your own office is. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix. Oh, fuck.
Excuse you?
Look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
Look at his face. It's so chiseled. Anyways, true. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Both witnesses are telling the truth for once.
Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing.
Can you find the K?
Can you find?
So let's see here. Okay, there's a V. It's blue. There's a K. It's
Stands for the killer.
It's red. V means victim. This one, she got hit in the head. This one is the killer. He hit her in the head.
I am genuinely far more entertained by this than I should be.
Can
you see how
the killer?
Can you say so? You see, he's bad guy.
Bad man. This is where he was.
Bad guy. Take that.
Yeah.
Yes. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you saying? What are you suggesting?
Objection!
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
I like how they're just like, right, what are you saying? We're not gonna give you even a moment to explain.
Yeah.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Oh,
It's like when Mr. Krabs is asleep.
Money, 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 money.
Have you seen Hell of a Boss?
I have not. Is Clancy Brown in that?
No. There's a specific part where an episode is based around this one really rich dude, and like these little angel creatures go up to him and say, "We're gonna show you the most important meaning to the most important thing in life." And then there's a little clip of him with his little grubby little hands up, just like super quick that passes by, and I'm just thinking about it now.
Money.
Oh my god, I would love to watch through that with you sometime. It is 11 out of 10, and I'm sure you'll love it. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor.
Yeah.
I love it. Might I be allowed to testify once more, pretty please?
Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
Now, this is really interesting because he is such a threatening individual. The way that he is explaining things and testifying in court shows you how actually fucking stupid this man is.
Oh, completely.
Like, the CEO of an information gathering conglomerate doesn't know that the victim was hit one time.
Exactly. Like this dude is setting up his own grave like a fucking Dora the Explorer episode.
Like, he's just relying on other like it shows you he's just relying on other people to do things for him, and he's not really paying any attention. Yeah.
Oh, literally, when it comes to information and stuff like that too, like he probably doesn't like know shit. He's just the one who
he's just
pays
in power
all the money
and,
out.
Yeah.
Money.
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor.
This is the most obvious contradiction.
Yeah, it's the hit twice.
Yep. Little piece of bitch.
Objection! Why do I feel like there's half of me is like, is there going to be a falsified autopsy report? I don't recall. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow.
Like you said, just 4 words. Like, well, fuck.
No, I love how forward Phoenix is about that one too, especially. We're like, dude.
It's like, you complete idiot.
You dunce! What do you have? Go fuck. What do you have to say about that? Now a chance to hit him where it counts. In the tricep. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using that phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. Objection!
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there would be no break, Your Honor. Damn.
Very well.
Got the
gallery riled up. Yep.
Yeah, I got the whole squad yelling at you.
When do you hear the gallery in the 6th game in that country, the different country? It's a time.
Is it the 6th game is the one that's coming out, right? That's getting an official translation?
No. 6th game already came out.
Okay.
It's the most recent mainline game. It's the country that doesn't like lawyers. I think I mentioned.
It was the 3DS game. Is it the old-timey looking one?
Spirit of Justice is the one I'm talking about. It's not old-timey looking, no. The old-timey one you're talking about is the Great Ace Attorney.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Great Ace. That one I'm still really.
Yeah, that's because
I love the aesthetics.
The
art style.
That's coming out in July. Yeah.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Anyways, please continue.
I'm excited to play it. I'm hoping to at least get through the first 3 of these before I get to that.
I think that would be solid.
Able to. Like we got a few months, and it doesn't come out until the end of July. So yeah.
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White.
Mr. White?
Okay. I was actually half hoping that there would be like a tiny little comedic break there so I could go make another cup of coffee. But it's just whenever you feel would be a decent time.
We can take a break at the moment, yeah. If we want to real quick grab some food or something.
Just super quick so I can go make another cup of coffee.
Yeah, we can take a break real
fast.
I will
be right back.
All right. We'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. Hey, everybody, we're back. Moon can stay for the whole stream now, which is great. So we'll get a little bit of, we'll probably get a bit of the Steel Samurai case in here in the last hour, which is great because that case is awesome.
I love Steel Samurai.
All right, so let's pick right up. I think.
Oh dear
this
God,
isn't-
does that mean I need to be ready for a windy old bag?
Yes, it does.
Oh God.
Good thing you got a coffee.
All right.
Yeah,
yeah.
you're gonna need energy for her, that's for sure.
Holy shit! Well, energy for the lack thereof as well.
Ooh, I want to be Cody.
Old lady.
Can you be the little kid boy?
What?
The child?
You want to be Cody? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say, like,
The trading card kid.
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You also get to be Penny Nichols.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's lame, but that's just my personal opinion.
Well, she's lame.
You didn't hear from me.
She actually shows back up in the Miles Edgeworth spinoff. They brought a lot of
Does she?
characters back from the previous games for the second Miles Edgeworth spinoff, which is cool. Yeah, among them Wendy. So Moon will have more work to do when we get there.
Multiple games.
Oh yeah. She's in.
Okay,
she's in this one. She's in the second one. She's mentioned in the third one, but she's never seen. Mostly probably because Edgeworth is never around. And then she's in the first Miles Edgeworth spinoff. So, yep. Okay, here we go.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing pop. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the vent. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. And then you did her in with a single blow. Flap.
Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
Mr. Your Honor. My stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. The fucking, like, sunglasses drop from the top onto him. This is almost over.
This is an awesome feeling as well. Like this, especially this type of character, backing this type of character into a corner like this. It's so awesome. Okay, so thing.
You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? That? The glass light stand. Right.
Oops, sorry.
Phoenix. Did something about that strike you as odd?
Nope.
Yeah, that was odd. I'll press further.
There's someone called Shelly the Killer. Yeah, he is a character, that's for sure. He's in the last case of the second game, and it is one of the most tense cases in the entire series. Like, it's one of the best in my opinion. Like, I still feel extremely tense playing through that case. So, yeah.
Mr. White. What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad.
Get it? Because glass is reflective.
The witness will revise his testimony.
Huh?
Isn't he like falling into like a full trap here?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Let me see here. Okay, of course.
Flying on the thing. Yep.
Objection.
Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Sorry. So you
It's okay.
correct, Your Honor. Now look, is what he said.
If you were to look through the window at the office.
What's nice is the 3DS games added a text log, so you can go back and look at stuff you missed for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White? If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you played, I just realized the name of the hotel.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Conveniently as well, wiretapping occurred in the Gatewater Hotel.
Oh, the dots are connecting! I'm dumb. You cannot have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen it from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. I love him.
Forgot how scary he is and he loses his mind.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mr. White?
I love this, like, this animation of him sobbing like this, like...
Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor,
Someone's gotta tell him.
I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
Objection!
There it is.
That's far enough, Mr. Wright. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
The what? I forgot about it.
Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now?
Oh, I remember.
What?
I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap.
The wiretap?
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain.
I really don't like the way this is headed.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Bluecorp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fair. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by whom?
No, you wouldn't.
Just average, that's just how the music sounds.
Oh wait, you know what? Actually, I know what's up. Hold on.
Are you double capturing it?
Here we go. Fixed it. Yeah, I will. Oh, good. Sorry, hold on. I think I know how to put that in. Boop. There we go. All right, that shouldn't be a problem now. Sorry about that. There we go.
Serious.
Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct?
Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand.
Now I am confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright, would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. Hold on a second. Sorry. Can you all hear that now? Apparently I kept messing it up.
When he went to place the wiretap.
The chat.
Oh, the stream is paused.
Is it? World.
Yeah.
There we go.
Here we
There
go.
we go. Okay, sorry. Jeez. Weird things happening.
It's okay.
Can, chat, can...
You're good.
Quite
Yeah.
common.
Chat, can you hear the game now? It's good? Okay, good. Alright.
He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound?
Correct, that is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
Do you have proof?
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Aha, right. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
God damn, Edgeworth.
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
I know Edgeworth. He's already run a check on the
Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fainco law offices.
Why did you tap me as Objection?
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor.
Opposite detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Why do you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass.
The only statement you could press there that Edgeworth doesn't immediately object to.
Seriously.
Yep.
It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a oh my god. Such a beautacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it! There's nothing there for me to press him on. Well, maybe he's rattled on enough that I can bluff something out of him. Oh,
Yep.
don't tell me I've run out of ammo.
I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably.
No more.
Melrose says it would be pretty funny if all these characters were spoken in SpongeBob voices. It would be.
Oh my god.
Do you know who would be Plankton? That's right, Edgeworth.
Mr. Krabs is the judge.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Phoenix would be SpongeBob.
Naturally.
Larry would be Patrick.
Yes.
Oh man, that's great.
I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is
This,
Mia?
I believe it is. It's either Mia or Maya. Go with an in-between.
Phoenix! Phoenix! Phoenix, over here.
I know that voice. Mia?
Never give up, Phoenix.
Mia! Out like a light.
Yep. You don't see that many exclamation points in a lot of things. So it's
Where
like,
am I?
ah, ah.
Waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating.
Mia? Nani?
Nutty?
Mia, you're already dead.
You're finally awake.
Out again.
Out again, yep.
Hey, Phoenix.
Phoenix just thunks out. Ace Attorney is cancelled. Well, that's it.
The end. Ack? That's no way to greet an old friend.
Gag.
I want you to look at me. Recognize these baps?
That is straight from Ace Attorney, or that's straight from Game Grumps, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're... Maya? Huh?
Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers?
I just joined and I thought this was a Skyrim meme.
Oh my god. Can you imagine?
You accepted your defeat in court.
Yeah, like, see, like, it goes, gack, it falls over, goes black, and then it fades in. You're finally awake.
It appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers.
So, Maya is channeling you, Mia?
That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you.
But...
We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won.
Huh?
You have that receipt in the court record, right?
Oh, yeah, the one that you wrote Maya on?
Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me.
So, what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item: glass light stand.
Did you not bother to turn the fucking paper over? I mean, even if they did, it's just a receipt. It wouldn't be important until now anyway.
Date of purchase: September 4th. Ah! September 4th! That's right.
That's right.
That it.
Back off, Phoenix.
Back off,
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Even you still can't. You still can't let me say it.
Don't say what I'm saying.
I'm dead, so I'm going to speak.
I'm dead, so I get to
I'm the one who's dead.
I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Wow, what a bummer.
Whoa!
I didn't even get to enjoy it. It was so pretty.
I turned it on one time, that was it. Now, what did Mr. White say? Wow, White? What did Mr. White say in his testimony?
Yeah, see, it's getting you. It gets you.
It is, yeah.
Hey.
It's like you have a list. Mr. White.
The beginning of September, the week before the murder.
What do I got? A Grossberg clear my throat?
No, it's all good. I thought this was just because it was a past testimony. My bad.
Okay, gotcha. Right.
He said that he saw the stand a week before the murder.
There you go. I think the court is about to
Reconvene.
Reconvene. God damn, I should know how to read. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go to it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it.
Yeah, I honestly thought reconvene had an I in there somewhere, so.
Yeah!
Right.
That guy's tie clashes so bad. What, the security guard in the background?
Important things. Glad we're
These
all
are
on
the
the same
things.
page
This is what we do here. Criticize a bailiff's dress sense.
jury of clones.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
No lol, the pink man? Oh, red, white. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it does clash very hard. The blue polka dot pink tie. Yeah.
Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright.
Hey, do you mind if I make an animatic of some of the highlights from the stream? Yeah, fucking go for it if you feel like it. Yeah, by all means. Yeah, I'm leaving all of these Ace Attorney live streams publicly listed. Normally I unlist my live streams so they don't clutter my uploads. But I'm leaving these uploaded fully because they feature my voice and the voice talents of others. So I'm gonna leave them up. So yeah, you can feel free to like just pull it down and clip out and do whatever you want with it. Yeah, by all means.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Can nobody else see Mia when she's like in Maya's body?
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about that. It's
Okay.
no, she's
Don't worry about it.
she's about to be seen. So
Don't question anything.
others can see the change, but it's going to be addressed here in a little bit. Yeah.
Your Honor. Please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you.
But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
God, I love doing Edward's voice. It's so fun. I rarely get to talk like that, so it's neat. I forget, do I press it on the light stand or do I press it on the date?
I want to say the date.
Yeah. Or that is when I saw that. Okay, maybe the light stand is actually what it's.
Objection!
Yeah.
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood?
Ha! You're grasping.
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side.
Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder.
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Faye and killed law offices at the beginning of September, the stand cannot have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible.
I hate you so. Stop it. Stop it right now.
He's losing it.
I feel like I was just a person in the gallery there, like, stop it. Stop.
Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree, you can't judge me as guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edward.
There is a certain
worm.
thread of there is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports.
You know it is.
Really? This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth,
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is so sure to come up with, or just make up something. Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time.
The witness will stay.
Mia!
Phoenix. Read this note out loud.
What? Mia, what's this? Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. Take that! The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities.
Why does she grow like a foot while channeling Mia? Because she is taking on Mia's physiology completely. Mia's taller than Maya, so that's... yeah, her body is essentially morphing into Mia's.
That's when it happened. Stop! Desir, stop! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt. Right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker!
It did
Case
not
closed,
hit her.
Your Honor.
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Wright.
Oh, hi, Phoenix. How you doing? Could you defend me in court from the accusation that I hit her? I did not hit her.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. Okay, hello. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that if only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Vampire.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Who? Oh, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae.
Lucky I have both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. Won't forget it as long as I live.
Haha.
Get it?
Lamau XD.
As long as you live?
Capital D, colon.
Our time here is running out.
Huh?
Maya's powers are still weak. Can't stay here that long.
What? No, there's still so much to say.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief!
I'm not chief anymore. Phoenix? You come to the office tonight. Say 9.
Oh.
The office?
See you later.
Oh? Chief Mia!
You were 2 minutes late. How dare you?
Being here, it's hard not to think about that.
This is Maya.
Came!
Mia.
I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then. Pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
You should see your face.
Mia!
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
It's Maya's theme song. I love it.
Maya?
Did I look like my sister?
Look like you were!
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this! See? You wrote me a letter.
It's possessing my body!
Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of? Huh? Maya pulls out a gun and clocks it.
Should take care of you, so just turn around. This will be over in a second.
I'll be right in count to 3. She means someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. No, on second thought, let's make this casual. Oh, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business? Or business? You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
Know what this means? You know what this means? We're partners!
You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault that I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Fucking face.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Hey, okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy, burgers! The great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting.
Okay, wait up.
Yay!
So that actually ended at a perfect time because I got a text message that I actually have to do like a dip in like 5 minutes here.
Oh, you do have to go? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
no.
I ended up getting more time and then I ended up losing some and I'm like, oh my god, please make up your mind. So, I am gonna have to dip for now, but thank you so much for having me again.
Yeah, yeah. So this will go back to Thursdays, 3. So if you'll
Sounds good.
still be able to, that's when that's happening again. So I'm hoping to be that. It should be
Then-
that regularly from this point on.
Yep, I should be okay for that.
All right, sweet. All right, see you later, Moon.
Okay, bye!
Okay,
All
so
right.
I'm gonna have to pick up a lot of slack
Yeah.
for the moment.
Last Nick wants to.
It's all good. Yeah, unless Snake would like to, yes.
It's worth a shot.
Grar, you have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai!
That could have just been Aku right there. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see.
See you in hell, evil magistrate! The way your swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns.
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa, stop waving that broom around.
Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Steel Samurai. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like how young?
10 years old?
What the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. At 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really worry about kids these days.
Yes. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay rent this month?
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
The omniscient presence is in Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Hello? This is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya? What? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
Huh? You mean the guy on that show?
Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain!
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with the samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick.
Has anyone noticed that the wound made by the Steel Samurai looks like the victim was made of literal wax? Oh yeah, I suppose. There are a bunch of people in here though that may not have seen this, or seen these games before, so yeah. But I know what you mean. Yeah, and it does, kinda.
Very clean.
Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news.
Morning.
Oh, okay, you can do it. You
Go
can do it if
ahead.
you want, yeah.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role, my wife's British, in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. Body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not too, I'm talking about events in later games as well and stuff, but I don't want to get too specific. So, that's all it is. This has to be a joke.
Oh, no! It's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Yes? Wright and Co. Law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What?
Yes? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go? Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So, I've decided this will be our first case.
Okay.
Now hold my breath until you say yes.
Oh, yeah. I'll hold my breath. You can't stop me. Mia's favorite potted plants. Maya has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. Okay, so what to do and any ideas are always there in case you need like a hint or something. Yeah. Okay, so this is the part I would probably pass this roll off to Moon, but because I just don't know what kind of voice to give Will Powers.
Yeah.
Because he looks really gruff. He looks like he's gonna have a Steve Bloom voice, but I can't really do a Steve Bloom voice. So
Would it be like a dark and grudgy voice or something like?
yeah, but he's actually he's not a gruff guy at all. So
Yeah, he's a big softie.
What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh.
That guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. He definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you saying?
Yes?
Something wrong? I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, that's good. No!
This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick?
What?
He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
Didn't do it. I've decided.
Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But when 5 o'clock came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. And yeah, here, Arya, you are right. Yeah, it kind of looks like clay. I think it's, I think it looks so thick because it's just like the foam of the breastplate is what they were going for. Because if you remember as well, there's something to that. There's something about why it looks that way, I believe. Yeah, just about, Egg, unfortunately. We're in the last 30 minutes. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time.
Everyone just cries like that.
I see. New Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? We're gonna meet the man who comes up with those names, and he is a he is a stinky man.
Oh, never mind.
You remember him? Yeah, you remember. Yeah. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? I'm definitely passing that character off to Moon, by the way. If we don't meet him in this, like in the last 30 minutes here, which I don't think we will, Moon's definitely playing him.
Perfect. Welcome, Moon.
Mm-hmm. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was... Old bag in the background, yeah. Holy shit!
Looks like the scream.
Yeah. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Oh, Nick, let's go!
I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. By the way, fun thing. In the second Miles Edgeworth spinoff, Will Powers comes back in the second game.
Oh, cool.
And he's also in the second Miles Edgeworth spinoff. In the second Miles Edgeworth spinoff, he is a suit actor for a kaiju called Moozilla.
No.
Yep. So that's pretty neat.
That's fun, actually. I like that.
It's literally a giant cow. Yeah, that's like a bull. Yeah. Which I mean, I would.
Fire still?
He does breathe fire. Yes, I think.
Yes.
I think it's implied that he breathes fire. Yes.
Moozilla.
You just use milk.
Want me to take old back for now, or did you want to do it?
I'll do old bag.
Okay,
Because
go
like
for it.
Moon's gonna do it, so I'll take over for him.
Oh, right. No! So this is where they meet the Steel Samurai show! Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there! You went in, you gotta go through me!
Oh, sorry. We're lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's great! I'm security! And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out!
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists! I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happens like this, wasting all your time. Don't you have jobs or do lawyers work like the rest of us? Like the life of us. I was young, things were a bit different. Hippie clothes. What are those youths gonna do?
Nick?
Never gonna be able to unhear it.
Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
That's all.
Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today.
Love her. I love her so much.
So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days.
Oh, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim,
Hammer.
dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
The old hag living inside Keith. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
He's allergic to peanuts.
He's allergic. They keep sending them to his house.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 o'clock and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it.
Biscuits?
I love biscuits.
No, my biscuits, Nick!
Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. I don't know why I'm crying about it.
Because it's adorable? Hello?
True.
How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all! Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading toward the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping. I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying.
Securita.
About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady?
It's terrible! She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she's said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course.
Wrote it very quickly.
I just hope this will get me past the security lady.
It's funny, whenever I see his little tuft of chest hair, it always reminds me of, like, a baby's head. I just think he has like, a child touching his shirt because it's so dense. He just has a son.
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh, wow.
That's my child. His name's Anthony.
This is Anthony. I just keep him in my shirt.
He likes it. It's warm.
Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request for Mr. Powers.
Yes, yes. I recognize that bold, childish scrawl. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick!
Huh?
There are maps in the security guard station. I stole one.
Hiding a baby duplicate. Emergency replacement powers. Put him in water and he'll grow.
Brilliant.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you!
Time to go, Nick.
50 cents!
He's a great rapper. Mr. Monkey.
Mr.
Or
Monk.
is it Mrs. Monkey?
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah! It's that confused detective!
Hey, pal! You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey! He's depressed. It's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. That's right, go cry about it. Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I
Don't
suppose
fuck
you're
up.
right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on the case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
So he's a character, all right.
The little fourth wall breaks in these games are really good.
They're fun.
Detective Gumshoe's theme.
He's like a big. He's a big golden retriever character. Like
Yeah.
if he was a dog, he would be a big puppy.
Oh, absolutely, yes. So, how is your investigation going, Detective?
Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report. Latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Death. 10:15 at 2:30. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 o'clock p.m. At the time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 o'clock and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
Oh, when I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
A simp. What?
What a simp. What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo.
What?
Okay, I just did something stupid.
The photo of the SEAL samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on that gate, pal?
Game? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished!
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
I'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Thank you, detective. Hey, there's a camera here.
There's the security camera. Takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data, and you can see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. Must be the camera ID number. I wonder if that's gonna be important later.
We'll never know, though.
Ah, there's no way of knowing.
There's no way.
There's no way we could possibly know that. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
What's Captain Olimar doing back there? It's a monkey. It's a monkey. Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out.
Throw me over the wall. I'll climb it.
Just vault over.
Nick, look! Security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Just like how every villain is lemons.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're soft. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Ugh. Trying to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here was between 1 o'clock and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Well, yes. He was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over there, in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, too. Before going home, I do.
And she won't let me check it.
No.
Every time she'll be like,
Get out of here!
Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Probably. Let's take a look around.
probably what?
Traumatized?
Oh, yep.
the gate.
The gate. The gate.
Grete.
The grate. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. Kid could fit through there, I bet.
Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Hey! Huh? Hey! I'm not a kid!
Also, here it comes. Do you know about this? Oh, wait.
Think so.
I can't. God dang it. I think it's not till like you get into Studio 1, actually, thinking about it. Yeah. The ladder step ladder argument, yeah.
Yes, I love that.
It's in
so
every
exciting.
game, in some way, shape, or form. And it's great.
It's beautiful.
The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on top of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? That was all his...
Stomachs.
That was his only reaction was, what? Okay, if Salmonella is already in here, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it here.
Yeah.
Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping, or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. Oh, you know what? I actually don't think we meet Sal until the second day.
Yeah, that's true. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Okay, yeah. Alright, so I'll examine this room and then I think we'll leave it for there.
Wrap it up. Yeah.
Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself.
Asshole.
Asshole! There's a vast array of cosmetics here. That looks, I just realized, that looks like a kabuki wig.
It does, yeah. Well, it could be... It could be used in one of them for sure.
Yeah.
This is the wig he used in the Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda? You know what that would be for me.
Yeah, seriously.
Show me like a Godzilla design, I could probably tell you what era it's from.
Yep. This must be Power's bag.
Hey, don't open that. An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow. Okay, actually,
Sure.
hold on.
Sure.
Yeah. That's everything here, but if we can go into Studio 1 now, I want to at least see the ladder step ladder argument.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Done a good note.
Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened!
All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene.
Come to death.
I saw my sister die!
Seriously.
Nothing can hurt me now!
He's over it.
Oh, maybe not.
Just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Death still affects me.
It's sad. I'm sad. Everything's sad.
What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Didn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape. It's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the Steel Samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Here we go. Here we go. The beginning of the legend.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. This girl...
Narrow-minded cultural assumptions.
Narrow-minded cultural assumptions.
Beautiful. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in.
Also, I think as a kind of homage, in Apollo Justice, when it switches to Apollo and another character called Trucy, it's the opposite. Phoenix calls it a stepladder, Maya calls it a ladder. Apollo calls it a ladder, and Trucy calls it a stepladder. So Trucy is, I won't go into detail as to why Trucy thinks that, but yeah.
Yeah. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone! A real live megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more trouble than I thought. Jesus, Phoenix.
He likes it.
They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stab wound would leave at least a few bloodstains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
That's how we keep the ratings down. What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. Lo
I'll
and
be
behold, eventually, she became the Pink Princess.
Princess!
Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course! That's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from here? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo.
Oh, right.
Idiot.
Idiot? Dumb?
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Oh, it's heavier than I thought.
Oh, this is Penny.
Oh gosh, she's
How-
very meek, right?
She's honestly the closest thing to a normal person in this game.
Okay.
And all the games, frankly.
Hey, you! No touching that.
Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know.
No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here.
I like that.
Kind
You sounds a bit like Velma. That's interesting as well. They call her Penny in this. Before, I think she was just like the box was assistant. But in this version, they actually have her name.
Her name.
Yeah, before they clarified.
Nice of them.
Yeah, here, security lady. She was just security lady,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the nameplate for her used to say old bag, as in like just calling her an old bag.
Right.
That wasn't originally her name. It became her name later. But Penny used to just be assistant, and then her name was clarified in the record. That's interesting.
Love that.
Yeah.
I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
Oh yeah,
We're
security.
liars representing.
I'm sorry.
We're liars representing. Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I forgot about the. Yeah, someone just pointed out security's age. Who fucking knows? Well, if when you get the judge's profile in Miles Edgeworth's Organizer later, in the spin-offs, the age is also question mark. So the judge is immortal.
So fun.
Okay, I kept
We're
interrupting your line.
lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us.
All right. I think we'll go ahead and leave it for there.
Sounds good.
Crap, I actually made one of the streams. I'm sorry, Alistair.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. Or not. Oof, yep. She sounds like a tired student. It's amazing. Oh, he likes your voice for Penny.
Hey, thank you.
Aria Wolf.
Tired student interview.
All right. So yeah, that is going to be it for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for today. Yeah, sorry, Alistair. It's going to go back to the time that was set originally from this point on until something else gets in the way. But yeah, Thursdays 3 to 6 from this point on. So yeah, we'll be back with that. Moon also had to leave partway through, so he'll be back hopefully for an entire stream as well. We'll all be able to get together again with this. So thankfully I only have to cover for 2 of Moon's roles, Phoenix and Old Bag. So yeah, I'm very Salmonella legitimately makes me very uncomfortable.
He's a nasty bit.
He is a nasty man. But yeah. Anyway, that is going to be it for this stream. I will see you all next week. We will see you all next week on Thursday. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye, everybody.